It's always that first break, that first sobriety break.
Are you sober?
Just since it, I mean, I didn't drink for a couple of days.
Yo, you gotta stop. A couple days.
Let me just enjoy it.
It's
It's like when you smoke that cigarette.
I don't smoke cigarettes, so I don't
Neither do I.
know.
But I'm describing what people told me.
What you think?
That first drag,
Yep.
I could taste it.
After you ain't smoked for like 3 hours, 12 hours, or something
Whatever
like
they
that.
say. Whatever they say.
Y'all would know this more than we would, but nonetheless.
What the hell you talking about? Since I'm the only thing to talk about, been here from the start. Nah, I don't want your awards, keep your applause.
Okay.
How you doing?
I'm good. I'm tired, and my body is sore because your girl been in the gym.
Working all night.
And yeah, working all night, going to the gym in the daytime, still trying to be a mother.
That's what's up, man.
And all the things. So I'm like, my body is like, you know that like the third day after you start going to the gym, day 3, that's when your body start hurting.
Were you working out?
At crunch.
No, what are you working out?
Oh, everything. Today was glutes and quads.
Nice, man.
Yeah. So my whole body, because I started from the top and went down, but.
Listen, man, if you stay at it, you start seeing some crazy results.
That's the goal. I'm like, I already feel different. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
I'm like, I already feel different. I'm like, yes, I'm gonna come in.
You wear your watch?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, we gotta.
Yep.
You gotta tap in on the watch.
Yep.
I'm all about it, yo. I'm all about
Challenge accepted.
So no, it's not a challenge. I just like to see what people's doing.
Yeah, well,
we all stay accountable.
Yeah, exactly.
Then the other thing was I started running, and now I'm addicted to running.
Really, I hate running.
That's how I started off. I hated it too, but then it was just the challenge of like, nah, I'm gonna keep running.
Yeah,
like, I'm gonna get better. I'm gonna do 1 mile. That mile was garbage, and it was like, yo, I'm gonna do 1.25. Yeah, I'm gonna do 1.5.
The only time I did like a lot of running was COVID. I was running 5 miles a day.
Get up out of here.
Yeah, walking 7 miles and running 5 miles a day.
That's what's up.
Me and Mara used to walk all over Morristown.
Yo,
we
get that back in.
Nothing to do. Nowhere to go, nothing to do.
So why? Well, you stopped because everybody was going back.
Yeah,
outside.
everybody went back, and I just was like, yeah, but I felt good.
Yeah.
Running 5 miles, I was like, yo, when I tell you I was dead by the time I got home.
5 miles is a lot, man.
It was a lot. But it felt good to do it.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I know I could do it if I want to. I like running outside. Like, that's the thing. I like running outside. But I'm like, I got to gauge weather-wise. I don't want it to be too freaking hot.
Well, now is a beautiful time.
Yeah, exactly.
So I started, I started what? A while ago, but it was like on and off. Then I think by like November or December, I just said, you know what? I'm going to keep running. Like, I'm not going to let it get to like what? I probably would run 4 times a week. And then now I'm like, I'm going to run a 5K once a week. So that's like 3.1 miles. I'm like, all right, I'm doing good. I'll be checking in with Blaze, like showing him some of my progress. And Blaze will run like 40 miles in 2 minutes or something crazy. Like he's a monster. Yeah. So, but it's always motivating. It's always like, yo, you doing good? And it's like, all right, man, I got somebody else holding me accountable. And then the Apple Watch is so addicting. It's like, yo, you ran a 5K. What you gonna do tomorrow?
Right. And then you like when you don't have it on, or if you forget,
it feels like a waste of a day.
If you start working out and you forget to turn it on, I'm like,
waste of a day. Yeah. I wasted my time.
I'm like, this day.
I refuse to go to the gym if I don't have my Apple Watch on.
It don't really count. It count, but it don't really count. And I'm like, well, what were we doing before we had Apple Watches? Like, just
working out.
Yep. That's it. I'm like, I'm gonna have to start going back to that because it puts a lot of pressure. I'd be like, oh my God, I need my watch. I need my headphones.
Headphones are serious. I run so much better with my headphones.
Yeah, I'm like, I have to get new headphones. Mine actually zapped me in my ear the other day.
I've never heard of that.
Like, I looked
Explain.
in my ear. It was like I had it on and I felt this like zing in my ear, and I was like, "Ooh, yep."
That's because you listen to Sexy Red.
No,
bow, 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 bow. That's that booty beat. You can't listen to that, man.
Listen to that.
Your headphones just blew up. Sexy Red.
Oh
Just
my
like,
God. Yo, it's so funny that you said that. I was taking Mara to the mall the other day.
Yeah.
And she was like, "Ooh, mommy, let me get the aux." And I'm like, "All right, cool."
Oh Lord.
Yo, that's the first song she put on. And I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. I looked at her and she's singing this song. She's like, bow, bow. I said, I know you lying.
Nah, man.
I know you lying. And then she had then she played Ski Yee after that. I said, yo, please turn this off. It's giving me a migraine. Yeah. And then she played the other one where she was like, F my baby dad.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah.
The hits is collecting.
No.
The Sexy Red hits is collecting.
No. We don't condone Sexy Red over here.
No, well, she does.
No, absolutely.
And when you're not around, bow, 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 bow.
That's probably what has happened. That's ghetto.
I think the more you care as a parent, like the more they just try to piss you off. So it's best to just ignore it.
It's just like, all right,
ignore it.
Okay, whatever.
Listen to stupidness.
Just don't play it around me, and don't play it around your grandmother because she's going to.
I was listening to okay, so my music choice, terrible.
Yes,
guys, I'm not gonna try to admit like
please don't.
I'm the philosopher of
he
hip-hop.
listened to worse stuff than Sexy Red.
No, I don't. Calm down. So, what was it? It's not what I was. So back in the day, I used to like Chicago rap before like Chief Keef and them, King Louis and all those guys. I was in Chicago. I knew all of them.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
Crazy. I don't know any.
All the drills, everything that was happening before, like it was a thing. So then at the time, my sister was living with me. So I put on the King Louis. We were listening to that. And like, I'm thinking nothing of it, right? Every day I'm waking up, boom, King Louis, Chief, all these guys. And playing the song. She's getting ready for school. Not knowing I'm shaping this young mind.
Gosh.
She's 11 at the time, right? Not knowing what's going on. I'm like, love, so is it?
Oh, not the guns. Not the guns.
Crazy. Going to work. Going to my 9 to 5.
I mean, you got to get gangster before you go into work. I do it all the time.
So now fast forward, I think she's like maybe like 18, 19, and like I go visit her. She's in college. And we get in the car and we're driving. And she's playing some song, and it's from an artist. I forgot the artist's name, but it's like he puts out mixtapes with no hooks. Mm-hmm. And I'm listening to this dude can spit. But the stuff he's saying, like, F my baby mom in the mouth, have her tongue babysitting, free all my ops, or so I can kill him when I see him. I'm like,
yep,
so I turned the music down.
I
was like, yo, you have no ops.
You did.
You are the safest person in this suburb. Yeah, man. But and then she got
her voice.
She got her voice. Yeah, man. But I like to get gangster sometimes. so then I'm like, where do you get this from? It's like, from you.
Right.
And I was like, she's like, yeah, remember all that Chicago music now? I listen to all that. This guy, this person, blah, blah. And I was like, I couldn't be, I was a little bit proud.
Yep. Wow.
A little bit proud.
Okay.
She took it to a whole nother level. You know what I'm saying? She listens to hood music, but don't let the hood music consume her life.
So she not a hood rat. She just likes to listen. She's a suburb.
Who got the song? Is it Sukiana? Hood rat.
Is it? Please don't tell me that's a song.
That's a song, dog. Hood rat. So,
oh gosh.
Now, what's the worst song you've heard me bring up? Since
we talked about it on the podcast. Whatever one of them songs from that group. That time we did the episode on, that's what it was. I was like, what is this? Oh my God, I'm so mad that I can't remember the name of the song.
DIHS?
It probably was them.
Put it in their stomach?
Yep. Yep, that whole group. And you like, yeah, they had a whole album. Crazy that the fact that they did have an album is wild.
She's talking about RMC Mike, Louis Ray, Coochie Man, and Coochie Scouts. DIHS.
Coochie Man and the Coochie Scouts is wild.
Them dudes is fire, man.
That's wild.
So that's the worst song?
I think so. I mean, the stuff that you send on like Instagram and stuff, I'm like, where are you finding these things? How do you find these people?
Listen, you like fat booties on Instagram, right? I
You're
like
not going to do this every
I
episode.
like
You're not going
Chicago and Detroit
You're
music.
not going to do this every episode.
Listen, man,
You're not going to do this every episode.
You a freak monster.
No, I am not.
So I wanted to bring back a segment.
God.
A segment that I want to retitle, try to rebrand. But why she tripping?
Oh.
This was when we way first started the pod.
In the beginning, yeah.
And basically, the concept of why she tripping is for me to get an understanding of female behavior. And as my female correspondent, my female co-host, you can help me understand.
Yeah, I can try.
And then as I learn why she's tripping, we can implement a behavior so that my young G's who listen to the podcast
he's always talking to y'all
will not fall victim
to
the trap that some of these women, not all.
Yeah.
Not
all.
all.
Definitely not all.
Set. So let's pull up the argument. We'll try to listen to it. I'll probably put a lot of this in the edit. Y'all and I'll listen, and then we'll comment. And feel free to jump in, and I'll pause, and we'll go from there. All right?
If you are able to even listen, because
it's tough. It's a tough read.
And
how much you paying child support?
Yeah, I'm gonna pay nothing in child support. Ooh. Like I'm a good dad.
Hold on, but you travel all the time.
Yeah,
they're
but I'm
on
still
different
a good dad.
But you don't pay child support.
Why would I pay child support?
So you take them to school every day. You take them to the doctor's offices. You take them to practice.
I mess with women that got themselves together.
Okay.
And
like a true toxic man.
But,
you know what it takes physically?
Okay.
I would rather today, where I am today.
Now, the why she tripping part, right? I think sometimes women ask questions that they don't know is personal. Where I thought she started off out of line. How much you paying child support?
Yeah.
I think that's crazy to ask somebody.
Yeah.
Just out in public. Am I wrong?
I mean, I think it depends on like the topic. Like, I mean, to ask how much you pay is different. Yes, that's very intrusive.
Like that's personal, right?
To
Like
say,
how much you make or something like that.
Do you pay child support?
Yes or no? Done.
Period. That's it. But asking somebody the exact amount that they pay is definitely very intrusive and nosy, and not something that you are privy to.
Yeah. And then what's a toxic man to you? You believe in toxic men, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I absolutely believe in toxic men. Toxic men are, to me, the ones that the manipulative ones. They're very toxic. The ones that are immature. I feel like immaturity and toxicity kind of goes hand in hand.
Okay.
I wouldn't say a man that doesn't take care of his kids is toxic. He's a bum.
Yeah, that's terrible father. Yeah.
But I think that toxic is like the way that they carry themselves, the things that they do. If they are petty and they want to pick fights or they like to argue and think it's cute, that's toxic. Like you just trying to get a reaction, that's toxic.
When I think of toxic, I think about the guy in the movie with Jennifer Lopez. Enough.
Oh, he was crazy.
Okay,
he was abusive.
I like where do we draw the line? Like if we were to use historical characters, I mean historical fictional characters that we all know from the movies, where do we put like the levels of toxic? Like I think that's a level red.
Yeah, just like the girl from A Thin Line Between Love and Hate.
There you go.
They are
crazy female, crazy male.
Yep, single white female.
Boom.
Up there.
Okay.
Up there.
Now what's
that's
yellow?
Extreme. What's yellow? If I have to do a person.
Do you want to do a male and then I do a female, or do you want to do the female, I do the male?
Either one. We could do either one. Let me think. A female that's yellow. Toxic.
Can we put Chili from TLC, God rest her soul, on the red too? Because if you burn down somebody's house, automatic. Oh, sorry. Left eye.
Not Chili.
I put Chili died. Chili died? Yeah.
Left eye. Starting. Yeah. That's how nasty rumors get started. Left Eye. I would not put her over there. I would put him over there though because he was abusive in beating her. So he was toxic. So would I put her?
Interesting.
Would I put her like in the red zone? No, she would probably be yellow for me. and I'm only saying she's yellow because it was like he did, it was provoked. Like, you provoke somebody, then that's crazy to burn down somebody's house. But if you're beating them, and she's very tiny, he was big, and he's just controlling. And you know, from listening to her documentary, I'm like, she wasn't like that. He was always controlling. He was always possessive. He was always like that when they got together. Okay. So he was absolutely a toxic man that turned somebody into a crazy, you know, quote unquote crazy female. But
okay.
Yeah, so I would put him red and her yellow.
I don't agree with you.
Okay.
I think if you burn down somebody's house, you already in red, but you're saying it was provoked craziness. Mm-hmm. All right, for my guy, I would do, was it Diary of a Tired Black Woman? Tyler Perry, right? The dude that she was married to?
Yes. You said
I do yellow. Mm-hmm. Fam, you can't be rich taking care of somebody. He put hands on her? Like, was it open hand or closed hand?
I think that he open hand smacked her.
That's yellow. It's still bad. It's still bad. Whoa, guys. I am not.
Disclaimer: we are not condoning abuse.
These are all bad people. I was like, there's a difference between.
Yes, there's levels to everything. So please.
So I think he's a yellow. You think he's a red?
No. I would give him yellow.
Okay.
I would give him yellow too. I can agree with that.
Okay.
Because I feel like red is like you trying to kill somebody. Like, you trying to kill somebody.
Okay. Now, a yellow red female for me would be Rihanna.
Yeah.
I think she.
I would put Tommy.
Tommy Egan?
No, Tommy from the Love and Hip, the video girl. She was hit.
Oh, I don't know them people. Okay.
Yeah, I would put her.
Ooh, Stevie J.
Krishan.
Okay.
And Blueface are red.
Perfect.
Red.
Well, I don't know about Blueface.
What?
I think Blueface is yellow.
He is red.
How?
He knocked her tooth out.
He did that? I thought that was a bird thing.
I don't know. I thought.
Okay,
he did
don't put that.
Wait, I think she was fighting one of his girls.
Yeah, and then the tooth got. Yeah, I don't know if Blueface ever put hands on her.
He is.
Okay, so I think he's yellow, bro. He got mad chicks. He's just a playboy.
I think she's yellow. She didn't try to kill him.
Let me do another white man. I think
white man.
Yeah. What, we're done with yellow, or we want to put some more people in there?
No, we could go on to the next one.
So speaking of love and hip hop, Jocelyn.
She's definitely yellow.
Yellow?
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. I think she's out for the fame.
Yeah, I feel like
she creates drama.
We keep it yellow. Like, I feel like majority of the people are yellow. Red is when you're going to that extreme and you're like
physical, burning people's stuff down, destroying property.
You're trying to literally kill somebody. And
ladies, stop beating up men. I know y'all be beating on men. Y'all not saying nothing. Y'all be beating on men. Keep your hands to yourselves. A lot of domestic violence is from y'all. Ain't nobody's calling the police on y'all, and that's not fair. Gentlemen, call the police.
I just think everybody needs to keep their hands.
I think gentlemen need to start calling the police.
I mean, they do. You can,
because y'all just be running them up.
You can do that too.
Why y'all putting hands on people?
Everybody needs to keep their hands to themselves.
I agree.
Or you gonna go to jail.
So I'm saying I'm big as hell. I can't be beating on people.
If you want to go to jail, then that's the quickest ticket for it. So
quickest ticket.
You know.
So now, green toxicity. Little light manipulation. You know what I'm saying?
Green toxicity.
You ever watch How to Be a Player?
Yes.
Bill Bellamy. Green.
Yeah.
Green.
Yeah.
Didn't get caught.
Yeah, and it was
promoted condoms.
It was like fun for him. So
promoted
it's like
condoms.
A player. Like yes, that's a green. Toxicity.
Still was in a relationship. Still was cheating.
Yep,
bad stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Dang, a girl that is green.
You won't agree with me on this one. Who was the girl in Akilah and the Bee?
Oh, Kiki Palmer.
She's green, bro.
Why?
And y'all gonna kill me. She gets a lot of slide because her boyfriend was a little manipulative. He was abusive, right? And they got the video of him being all toxic with her and the baby. He was yelling. Mm-hmm. Some of the stuff she says is like Future-esque. Like she got a little bit of.
She got finesse with it.
She got a little bit of yo. I'm famous.
Yeah.
Lick my boot.
Yeah.
Like she got that dog in her. So I put Kiki on green.
Okay. I'll take that.
Bellamy and Green.
Dang, I'm trying to think. Green female. Erykah Badu.
I like that.
Erykah Badu.
I like that. Consumes you.
Yep.
Mixes your mind around with this Egyptian god foolishness.
Yep.
It is not foolishness. Some of that could be true. I don't want to say that because then all my Christian fan base would leave me.
And then you come out, left.
You come out smelling like incense. What you mean? They left. They love me.
Already left. This is not your typical.
So then, okay. So I like Erykah Badu.
Yep.
You think y'all
you
ever got
Drake?
Drake? Drake is green. Drake's taking people shopping.
I agree.
Come on, Drake is green.
Drake is green.
Oh, I like this. Throw some names of anybody you think. Let me rank them. Yellow. And I'll tell you why.
Just like green fading into the last part of green fading into yellow.
Yeah.
For sure.
No. If you have multiple baby moms,
you're yellow.
You're yellow already. You're causing stress that doesn't need to be caused.
Oh, Ari Fletcher.
She's yellow. She's yellow.
Yellow or green? Okay.
Yellow.
She's for sure yellow.
Yeah.
Because she definitely put her hands on G Herbo. They was fighting.
Can't do that.
They was fighting.
Can't do that. And for the females,
Fab.
Fabulous. He's red, bro. He's red.
Thank you.
He's red.
We can agree on that.
He's red.
I agree. Yes.
He definitely pulled a gun on his shorty.
He definitely put you could tell.
No. Aside from that, he put he's a guy that I know will pull a gun on his shorty.
Yeah,
like he'll calm down when dudes is in the room, but with his shorty he turns up, bro.
For sure.
I could tell he's one of them.
Yeah, that was that. Yeah.
So is Joe Budden. I feel like Joe Budden's just like that too.
Yeah, Joe Budden is like the latter end of he like
yellow
like
to
pink.
red. Yeah, yellow to red.
He definitely like yes,
yellow to red
for sure. Yes, super toxic.
Dr. Phil, where do you think he's at? We gotta throw some white people in there.
I don't know, because Dr. Phil is a doctor and
Dr. Phil kind of low. We don't know his stuff.
He is a master manipulator, master.
That's what I'm saying.
He's a psychiatrist.
Okay.
I think
psychologist, whatever he is.
One of them. That,
Let's keep going.
Let's see. I'm really trying to think of other females.
One more.
Dang, it'll come to me. I'm trying to think, like maybe singers, because there are like.
I was gonna say SZA. What you think about her?
SZA's green.
SZA look like she got just like depression.
So even if you listen
was it SZA that had that relationship with that rapper?
That's Summer Walker, maybe.
Yeah, that girl. She look like she's dealing with some problems.
She's probably yellow.
No, I wouldn't rank her yet. I think she just hasn't reacted. I think she just like nobody pushed her to explode yet. She's one of those I will explode.
We just don't know what it is. But SZA is definitely green.
Who's dating Quavo?
Sweetie.
Yeah, she's got to be yellow red.
Yellow red? You think so?
Had sex with his mans allegedly.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
The elevator thing didn't look too good.
Oh yeah, she's yellow for sure.
Ooh, Solange.
Jay-Z,
the elevator.
No,
Solange. Just Solange.
Yeah, that's
Where's she at?
She's red.
Cause she put hands on someone else's man. Oh man, that was fun. Let's keep going with the segment.
Them. If you're not there with time and you're not there with money, how are you helping them?
Yeah, but I am there with time and I'm there with money.
How can you? You're one person, 7 kids, 7 states.
My kids are grown.
When they weren't.
I did it when they was grown.
They didn't grow.
When they was babies.
So they popped out of the vagina at 30.
Yeah, no. What I'm saying, no. What I'm saying to you, when my kids was born,
from 0 to 18. How much?
A lot of time, and we're still close.
What
to
are the
this
ages?
day.
Do you even know the ages?
Yes, 37 to 16.
No. Give me 6.
Yeah, 37, 32, 26, 22, 21, and 20 and 16.
So you have 3 that are a year apart.
Oh, absolutely.
So, and they're all in the same state?
No.
So when those 3 kids, let's just focus on 3 out of the 17 you got. Those 3, they're growing up and they have to do like that. Those first 5 years of their lives.
Yes.
How often could you have possibly been?
That's
there?
true. But so,
were you paying child support then?
So I don't pay child support.
Okay, we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on.
Like, why would I pay child support? I'm not a bum.
Because did you pay for their school?
Of course.
Okay, so
But you talk so fast. You don't let people get their thoughts out.
Yep.
That's the other part, right?
It's very hard to get through, guys. Trust me. I was sitting there and I'm like, yo, yelling at my phone. Shut
Let
up.
him cook.
Let him talk.
But
Let him answer the question.
I want to ask you two questions. One question is, like, do women really believe? Like, he said the statement, "I'm not a bum," and it was like followed by, like, in order for a dude not to be a bum, he has a child with you. What does that man have to do?
Take care of his kids.
What does that mean?
You provide. However, you are there, not just monetarily. You're there, physically. You're there to support the kid and whatever the kid needs. Like, you show up just as much as the other parent has to show up. You should show up too.
We know that's not possible.
Why? If the child has games and stuff like that, why can't you come to the games too?
Oh no, I could come to the games, but there's gonna be when you separate, there's a primary parent.
No, yeah, I understand that, but I'm saying like
who's gonna tuck him in every night?
Right, and we don't have to get down to the nitty gritty of that part. I'm just saying, like, so if the deal is the child is going to live with the mother, you as the father still need to make sure that you are as present in that child's life.
Oh, I agree.
As possible.
But I think what's funny is, like, no one understands the nuances of, like, it's not going to be easy to Yaz put in 10 hours and Kadeem put in 10 hours.
Yeah, I don't think you
and then
get
he's
down
20
to
hours. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you don't get
so
down to the
that's why I
like
felt
that.
like she was like kind of wilding.
That's because she's
and
bitter.
she wasn't listening. Like,
she's bitter.
And TK said, and I'll go to her defense a little bit. TK wasn't saying exactly what he did for the kid, which he doesn't have to do.
Right.
But to me, it's like when he said the school thing, obviously he's paying for stuff.
Yeah.
Like, is it not to your standard? Like, if he was real and he could fake his comedy, like his comedy payouts, and have to pay $30 in child support a month, and that wouldn't work for the shorty. No, I'm gonna take care of what you need me to take care of.
I also think that she asked the question of, do you pay child support? No, I don't. She didn't ask a follow. She didn't say, how do you provide for your children? Do you provide for your children?
Yeah.
Do you take care of your kids? Because child support and taking care of your kids is two different things. That's
two
different
things.
questions. That's two different things. So he answered it. I don't pay child support. And then she didn't follow up with anything. As soon as he tried to answer, she's like, oh, we're going to go to the next topic. Girl, let him answer the question. Child support ain't everything.
And once again, he did answer the question.
Exactly.
You just ain't like the damn answer that you got.
You didn't like the answer. And then when he sit there and he say, I pay for school, she's like, oh, well, you didn't say that. Well, you didn't ask that question.
Well, then she started getting to the time. It's like every time she went to one part, it was like, well, let me move the goalposts and we're going to talk about something else. Did you spend time? You have all these kids. It's impossible to spend time. Duh.
Right. So again, we're not. Yes, if you have multiple kids in different states or different cities, yes, okay. As a man or the whatever, you gotta figure that out.
Yeah.
Somebody is, but it's never like you said, it's never going to be equal. That's why you have to make sure that the person that you have a kid with, you are able to co-parent with them if and when things go awry.
Yeah.
Like, and it's not always about money. Like women like her, it's just like you want a number and you want this money. But your child still is lacking. Your child, because men can and will pay child support and won't do nothing else.
Oh yeah, and you don't want that.
Yep. I pay you this amount.
I do exactly what the court tells me.
I
do exactly what the court tells me.
If the court don't tell me I got to pick my child up, I'm not picking my child up. If the court tells me that all I have to do is give you X, Y, Z every month, that's all I'm
to
giving
the
you.
letter.
Don't call me and ask me
there's
for nothing
no love
extra
in it no
because
more.
You're not getting it.
Yeah, there's no love in it
like,
anymore.
You set the child up and you actually. The child is at a disadvantage now because you are worried about money.
Exactly.
Like, why are you worried about money and not worried about your child's overall well-being? Because now you're miserable because y'all not together. You got the child, you mad at the dad, and you exuding this energy to the child, and the child's gonna feel all this. And now the dad don't want to be around the child because he's paying child support, and he mad that he paying child support to the mother when the mother ain't doing what she needs to. Like, it's just stupid.
Well, this angry energy is now going to TK because I could tell like it's now hitting a personal core with her.
Yeah,
it's like, oh,
she's a single mother, and I don't think she gets child support.
Or it's not enough.
But at the same time, she's also quote unquote successful, has podcasts and stuff like that. But I gotta find her actual story. But I think that the guy that she was with, they had like a really bad like breakup separation type of thing. If I'm not mistaken, if I'm thinking this is the same person, and now she's a single mom. And now you want to bash every man because you're not getting child support or getting what you think you need to take care of a child. And it's like, bro, you decided to lay down with this man and you decided to give this man a baby. And now that you guys are split, if you are coming in with the energy that you're coming in right now with TK, I can only imagine what you were doing with your partner, which would in turn make somebody be like, I don't feel like dealing with this. You over talking him. You're not letting him get out what he's saying. If that's how you are acting on a podcast, you probably act like that in your relationship, which is going to make anybody, like nobody wants to deal with that.
Let me tell you something.
Especially a man coming from a woman.
No, let me tell you something. There is some energy going around with women where it's like, no, sorry. I apologize, women. with like women who have children, and I'm not saying all of them, but like you've been running around with these kids for so long and you're yelling at them. That's the only way they listen, and you're talking down to them. Then when you get to a man who's like responsible, that will help you out and you start talking to the dude like he one of the kids. It's like, yo, bro, no, this is not how this works.
Yeah.
And I could see that in this whole conversation, cutting them off, not listening. And like, you ever talk to somebody that you know they're not listening and they're just waiting for you to stop so it could just jump in with a point. Mm-hmm. And it's like, did you listen to what I said?
No.
You know what I'm saying?
No. Also realize women don't listen.
Well,
so
I'll let you say it.
Right off the bat, women don't listen.
Yep.
I had to realize that myself, that I don't listen. Yeah. So and it's like,
and then you know what it is, man. I'll be fair. Like, it's not It's not like we don't listen to each other. Whatever you're saying as a woman is not important to me.
Yes. Exactly.
And is what I'm saying to you is not important to you. And I'm realizing that more and more as I go along, because it's like when, oh man, I'll give y'all a crazy example. Like, so, my wife, right? She's like, oh, I want to do something at the school with this glass window and they need volunteers. I was like, don't do that. Don't do that.
Why?
Don't do that.
Why?
Don't be giving these people your time. Like, don't do that.
Why?
Then she's like, because you get consumed in the school stuff and then nobody's helping. Okay. Like, we pay them to watch the kids.
Okay.
I'm not paying you to tell me to go help.
Yeah. Okay.
Go get a contract painter. What are you talking about?
Touche.
So now she want to, help out, which is fine. I said, I do not want to be part of this. And I'm telling you right now, I don't want to hear about this. Period.
Because I told you not to do it in the first place.
Period. Get the call. Hey, do you have like a ruler at work? Why do we need a ruler? Mind you, guys, I'm in real estate. We have levels downstairs. We got
everything.
We got everything we need. I want to measure the window at the school. Respectfully, I told you.
Don't put me in your shenanigans.
Talk to me about this thing.
Oh, my God.
But I just need your help a little bit to measure. No. Not doing it.
You got to do it by yourself. Get somebody else to do it.
Clearly, somebody didn't listen to me when I said I'm not going to be involved in this foolishness.
Yeah.
But it is what it is.
And still brought it to you because you still going to act.
But yeah, we don't listen to each other. But I know why. Because sometimes what we say as men, not important, and we communicate way different. I'm using 3 words.
Yeah.
Hey, how was that event last night? It was good.
And we like, that's it?
Yep.
Like, yeah.
Who was there? Me. Who'd you go with? My niggas. What niggas?
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, so and so and so and so. What y'all wear? Yo, that's just what we talking about.
Oh my God.
What we doing? The whole investigation? And at some point, we're going to take it to disrespect.
Right.
Who do you think? I wasn't there?
I think...
Here's a picture.
like, why you giving me the 5th degree?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I'm like that, too, to an extent. It's like, I'm going to answer your question, and that's it. I'm not... What you doing? Nothing? Watching TV. Oh, what you watching? A show? What show? The show that's on the TV. Like, because you don't really care what I'm watching.
First of all, if I'm involved in a show, Call me back.
What the heck? Like, you
No, the thing is on pause. I'm losing my place.
Right. And then it's like if you don't watch it with me, now I gotta tell you all the characters and do all the things. And I don't mind doing that, but don't act like you really want to know when you really don't care.
Refuse.
Really don't care. But yeah, we all don't listen to each other. But she's specifically like just listening to that the first 10, 15 seconds.
Oh, it gets worse.
Yeah. The clip was just crazy.
Let's make sure we're clear. It's very important because I got my friend. Let me finish my thought down.
Not letting people finish.
When I say don't pay, that's the communication gap. Okay. When you saying what do I pay, you're thinking child support. I'm not giving anything. I'm saying I take care of my babies.
Okay, what does that look like?
Yeah, it looks like you take care of them.
Can you explain to me what it looks like?
Yeah,
you have to take
put
care
the
of
school, clothes, trips, etc.
Okay, what about they live in the house with their mom 24/7, right?
Yes.
They live in their home. So do you pay any of those bills in their house?
Yes, I did. They grown now.
We're gonna focus.
Yeah, when they were kids, yes.
So the 16-year-old right now. So you have to have one that's underage.
Yes, and well taken care of.
What does that look like?
It's
right
amazing.
now, today.
It's amazing.
It's amazing.
What does it look like?
What do you mean what it looks like?
For the 16-year-old right now, what does that look like? How do you take care of him?
What we're seeing right now is clear. Like when I told you men don't give details, y'all want it. I take care of my kids. He's having fun.
Good.
He's good.
Like that's it.
But she's diving into something that she's now not getting. Like, are you going to help with rent? Absolutely not. You seem like you something.
Absolutely not.
No. You know why? You know why rent is crazy? It's not that men are cheap. This is for my green yellow guys. Cause I'm like this too. You mean I'm gonna pay rent? Yeah, my kids in there. But somebody gonna come to the house and pipe you down in a domicile that I'm paying for? Whoa. Let's take it to another level. I'm buying all the gushers, the fruit roll-ups, the Lunchables, and a dude is at the house busting up my son's Capri Sun out the Lunchable box.
Oh my God.
Eating the turkey crackers combo with the cheese. You see what I'm saying? It gets like that.
I'm sure it does.
Now you got your op on Instagram talking about, yo, man, I love it here. Wi-Fi busting.
Now that's a bum. That's somebody that you shouldn't do that. That's now you petty. Matter of fact, let me take that back. You're not a bum. You're being petty. Like because why would you do that? And that's disrespectful.
All right. I don't know, man. I think I've seen it.
Yeah, but that's yeah. I mean, first of all, people bringing people around their kids, that's a whole nother topic. We'll let it chill. That's a whole nother topic. But nonetheless, her saying, is he paying the bills to
the household?
Now, granted, like he said, yeah, I did. When my children were there, of course, yes, I made sure that, everything was everything. Whatever they needed, was taken care of. But as they got older, it's no need. Yeah. And that's also not a requirement. Just because you have a kid with somebody and that said child lives with you does not mean that the other parent is obligated to pay your rent. Because at the end of the day, what are you paying for?
And that goes into my point when TK said, and I think every man should listen to this, I pick girls that got something going on for themselves. If Shorty can't pay her rent in the first place, you have a child with her, come on, you in a place where she's gonna be in trouble. So
yeah,
let's keep going.
One mother.
Yeah, this is the point. I was like,
what language they are, what country they're from. One mother that is okay with raising time-wise and financially their child with the dad saying, "Yeah,
I know 5 of them.
Call them right now."
No, I'm not gonna call them.
I want you to call one woman right now.
No, I don't do that.
I thought so.
No.
I thought so.
I'm 63.
I'm about to say.
One woman. You don't know who she is?
TK is 63 years old. You gonna tell me call?
When you grow,
constant cutoff.
when you grown, you don't.
I just don't like her.
What I'm saying
we're having a conversation to educate other people, and if you can show me
but you still got to keep an open mind.
Well, I'm not taking your word for it either, girl.
You cannot say, you know for a fact, that's how people move.
I'm telling you.
You cannot do that.
And your experience.
You're basing it on your own personal journey.
Yep.
I got 33 years on you.
You're not a woman or a mother.
I'm not saying.
Can't speak to me.
You know, they say she is annoying.
There you go.
They say she's annoying.
For sure.
Well, television tells
I would have been cut her
So
mic
now
off.
look, at this point, they're looking at the live and they're seeing all the comments turn against her. And then TK, his people are obviously watching in the live, and there's a mix. Her audience is turned against her too.
Yeah, because she's
and if you look at the clip, it's
crazy.
hard to even listen to this because she's not even letting him cook.
And she's just, I feel
he's
like
the guest.
She's just listening to respond and not even listening. Like she's just like, girl, can you breathe for a second?
Well, now you know how we feel when
goodness
we
gracious.
run
If that's the type of women that y'all be dealing with, I feel bad for y'all. My God. Now I know what y'all be saying. Shut up. Shut up.
She's immune to this.
Shut up.
You're a woman. It's in your program, bro. You like that.
No.
You like that.
No, I'm not. No, because I know when I don't like people. I don't even want a female being that annoying to me. So I'm not about to be sitting here like, what? No, shut up. Just shut up, please. My God, and you got the nerve to be recording this and putting this out, and you can't even.
It makes you look bad.
You can't even finish the topic or answer the questions because you won't shut up, and then you being childish talking about some. Call him.
I'm 63 years old.
He's a better man than me because I'd have been like, bitch.
I'm 63.
Excuse my language, but like, excuse me, I'm not calling him. How about you call your bum baby father who you really mad at? Like, let's.
What happened in your situation?
Right, because that's what you're basing this off of, and okay, that might be your experience, but that's not everybody's experience. Like he said, you cannot speak for everybody and say that's how everybody moves.
Agreed.
You can't, because not every man moves that way. And then when you look at the men that do move that way, look at the woman too. Because sometimes the quality and the caliber of the woman is the same quality and caliber of the man. So the woman is just as much a piece of crap as the man is. Just because you got a kid don't mean, and the kid lives with you don't mean anything. Like, you just as bad as he is. Like, goodness, great. I was like, oh my God, what? I couldn't even finish it.
Yeah.
I listened to like the first probably 60 seconds and I was just like, I cannot. And then I was trying to like find other stuff because I'm like, are you dumb?
Is she like this all the time?
Like, are you okay?
So tell me, like, because I deep down, and this is where I'll use a whole generalization, feel like when women are angry enough or something triggers them emotionally like that, that's how they're gonna respond. Yeah. That's how they're gonna talk. There's no getting around it.
Yeah.
But is there a way to calm down the situation? Have y'all reset, or is it just y'all need time? What is it?
I think that coming from a person that can get like that, or I'm gonna take it to the extreme, it's just like, you gotta give me a second to calm down.
Oh yeah.
You gotta give me a moment to calm down. Or like, if the people around you can also they also know you, and they also can tell, okay, she's about to, so we gotta pivot a little bit. Like, you gotta be like, hey, you good? Like, it's
I will
okay.
say my first thing is always to avoid any triggering conversations for a woman. If I see like, oh wait, she's really turned up, and you know me, I press.
Yeah.
I press full court like a college D1 team.
And don't care.
But when I'm like, oh, it's a different emotion here, so I definitely back up, and I'm like, you know what, I can see.
And I think it also women. We also have to grow and mature and be able to have those uncomfortable conversations and be able to handle our triggers, because you're not going to be in a world where nothing triggers you. I mean, you can isolate yourself, but then you're not really doing the work because you're just not around your triggers. So you're not healing it. You just ain't around it. But if you put yourself in these situations, you start to learn how to maneuver and be like, okay, before I go off the hinge, let me do something else to kind of understand.
She was not doing that.
No, she wasn't doing that. She was going in for the kill. And
she tried to switch topics one point, but she just dove back in, but TK brought her back.
She was going in for the kill, and I'm like, girl,
unnecessary.
You are so. That's your trauma, like and that's your experience, and nobody's trying to dummy down your experience and take your experience away from you. But you shouldn't be talking to anybody like that, let alone your guest on your show. Like, you talking crazy to him, and that's a man. You also talking crazy to a man. Like, I don't care what y'all women say. I don't care how y'all feel about it. Like, you don't talk to a man like that. And it's not about, oh, well, you're not about to talk. Like, no, it's not about a sign of respect or whatever, or you beneath them. No, it's just like, you don't talk to people like that, let alone a man. Like, you talking all aggressive to a man, but if the man was to talk aggressive to you,
it would look crazy.
You're going to look at it as a threat, and you're going to be scared. But you're being aggressive with him right now. You're cutting him off. You're not listening. You being childish. You trying to dismiss his actual feelings or whatever he went through. Like, the same things that you don't want your partner doing to you and you get mad at men for doing, you're doing it to somebody else. Like, it doesn't make sense.
I would just say I like how TK carried himself.
I do too.
He had the same tone the whole time.
Yeah.
Nice, calm, and cool. Stay to his talking points.
Yep.
Even when she was interjecting and come across him, he's like, hey, let me finish. I ain't get done.
Yep.
I like that, man. I think that's how we should all carry ourselves when we're in these type of situations. So kudos to him.
Yeah,
it was dope.
I don't know.
Masterclass.
I don't know if I was a man, if I would have been able to do that. I probably would have been like, all right, I'm out.
I was about to say, you can't put hands on people.
No. I would have been like,
I'm down
out.
left eye.
Yeah. Now I'm left eye. This man, I swear he will make y'all think that I am out here wilding, and I'm really not. Goodness gracious, my Lord. Anyway, but like, if I was a woman and we had this type of banter, I'd have been like, yeah, all right, yo, I'm done. I don't even want to talk to you no more because you're not even listening. You're not even allowing me to talk. Like, this conversation's over. Think what you want, sweetheart.
Yeah.
Feel how you feel.
Let's move forward.
Yeah, that it was wild. But just the expectation that because you have a kid with somebody that they are supposed to pay for all of the whatever. Like, I
Let me ask you something. Let's close this out. I'm gonna give you salary ranges. Mm-hmm. How much child support should that person pay per month?
Shoot. Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
50,000.
Yikes.
Do you want a monthly payment, or do you want like, this is what I would like them to do? Like, you be free with it.
For me personally, it would be, this is what I would like for them to do. All right,
so let's do that. So 50,000.
Right. So, how old is the child? Because that plays a part. Because if the child is
the child's gonna be, let's say, child is 3 years old.
Whew. It's gonna be something crazy.
Let's go.
I'm going to say at least like $800 to $1,000 a month. And I'm saying this because I'm thinking about how much childcare is, because both of you are going to clearly be working. So you're going to have to put the kid in before care, after care, summer camp, all of that stuff. So that's what I'm saying. Like, specifically for those things, like daycare, however you want to do it. Daycare is very expensive. So $1,000 a month I feel like you can make it work, because we're splitting it. We're also splitting it down the middle. So I'm paying half of that and you're paying the other half. That's how I'm looking at it.
Well, technically, you're taking $1,000. You're going to allocate some to school and allocate some to other stuff. School clothes, food, all that type of stuff.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like, because
you're taking half. Yeah, so you're the custodian and you're saying half.
Right, so we're going to go into this half and half. So
same situation, 100,000.
Same situation, 100,000. For me, I don't think it goes up because you make more. I'm not looking at it like that. I'm looking at it if we're breaking this, as the kid get older, yes, you're going to have to pay more.
Gosh, she's a saint. I think if the kid gets older, you pay less.
No, not all the time.
It's less expensive.
No, I mean but that's only when they get to like maybe high school and they're like self-sufficient. But you got a long time because you still have to pay for summer camp. You got to pay for
what the hell is summer camp?
If you don't have somebody for where your kid going in the summertime, y'all working. They gotta go to camp.
Where did I go in the summer?
But see that's the thing. Times were different back then. You probably had family and you were able to go with family.
What did you do in the summer?
I was with my family. I was with my aunt. Like my aunt had all the kids.
There was always these like secret side deals that I didn't know about like people getting paid to watch me. I'm like, I'm a grown man.
Well, no, nobody ever got because it was either I was with my great grandmother, or I was at my aunt's house on my dad's side because that's where my cousins and stuff were, or I was with like my mom's best friends. They all had multiple kids, so I had somewhere to go. But I was never in summer. I didn't have summer camp. But back then, when I did do whatever summer camp it was like recreation stuff. So you ain't really pay for that.
Okay.
But
like YMCA.
Yeah, but
Boys Girls Club.
Most of the time it was you going to family members' house. But now it's different. Everybody don't have that because everybody is working.
Ain't different for me.
Man, listen.
Shoot.
Yeah.
To me, whoever this is gonna be messed up. We'll close it off after this. Whoever's doing worse in the family, y'all watch the kids.
Hey,
it's been a Shot Discourse.
And I'm out. It's your girl Yaska. So I ain't even commenting on that. That's wild.